talking bauxite today on Kitco News here on the sidelines of the Noosa Mining and Exploration Conference. And with me now is Simon Finnis. He's the CEO of Metro Mining, listed on the ASX as MMI. Welcome. So my first interview here on bauxite. So I need you to teach me a little bit here about, first and foremost, where is it used?
Oh, where is it used?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what it's used for first.
Yeah.
So bauxite is the primary ore for aluminium, so it goes through a two-stage process. It's refined first, and then it goes into a smelter to become aluminium. So the primary value in bauxite is alumina, and obviously people probably understand alumina, they just don't understand bauxite, because traditionally bauxite's been part of an integrated business. So you have a bauxite mine and alumina refinery. But because China now has developed a refining and smelting business without any bauxite, we suddenly just, bauxite becomes a commodity.
Are there a lot of producers?
There's not a lot of just bauxite producers. There's a lot of bigger companies that have bauxite as one of their. Rio Tinto is obviously the biggest. Alcoa is another one, South 32. So we're probably the only independent bauxite-only producer.
So it's price per ton. Bauxite's currently around $48 a ton.
That's right.
You said a high was around 70.
Correct.
So lots of room here to move back to those levels. What would it take?
Oh, look, I think it's a demand story on bauxite. What we're seeing now is that Indonesia used to be one of the main suppliers of bauxite, and now they don't really supply any raw materials out of Indonesia anymore. We're seeing Guinea from Africa coming on as a big supplier of bauxite, all to China. But of course, the difference between Australia and Guinea from a freight point of view is massive. So Australia's got a big advantage over the Guinea market. So the $48 you mentioned, that's an index called the CBIX. It's a value in use index. So $48 a tonne is sort of a guide to that market, but it's a very opaque market. The Chinese like it to be opaque, so it's a difficult market, but getting bigger.
And it's an interesting story, so much so that it caught the attention of a pretty big name in North America, Sprott.
Yep.
Tell us how that came to fruition.
Yeah, look, I met with a guy called Neil Adshead, who's one of the analysts for Sprott on the debt side, and we had a talk, and he really liked the story. And so eventually that turned into a debt deal. They lent us $15 million US late last year, and they were part of the story to finance this project.
So your project, the Bauxite Hills Mine, in production, you're on track to produce how much this year?
2 million tonnes of bauxite this year.
What's the game plan? How do you plan to reach that goal?
So we this year is 2 million tonnes, next year is 3 million tonnes. So we're set up to do 3 million tonnes now, but we want to grow into the market.
Big goal.
Yeah. And then if things go well and the market's there, we'll double production in 2020. So 6 million tonnes a year. We've got 100 million tonnes of reserve there, so we've got a long time.
And have you considered expanding beyond bauxite to other industrial metals?
That's not our strategy. Our strategy is to be a bauxite miner. We see that as a great little spot because there aren't any others. So we're looking for other opportunities in the bauxite space.
So staying focused.
Exactly.
All right, well, best of luck.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for watching. We'll have much more for you on Kitco.com. Thanks, Simon.
All right, thank you.